Did you know? Before we get started, I'd like for everybody to push that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't a subscriber. Come in. Motherfucker, pull up in that little tinker tonker. Got a mini Chevy. Never seen a little mini Chevy. Okay, before we get started, I would like for you to know, if you really believe that Kamala Harris is going to win the U.S. presidency, do you really believe that? If you believe it, you slap yourself. You need to slap yourself. You need to slap yourself. Let me tell you why. Don't you know? And I'm finna break it down to y'all. We know Donald Trump finna win for a fact now. The polls are out. Donald Trump is leading in all of the states. Wow. What is going on? The Democrats are scrambling right now. They are scrambling and they scratching. They don't know which direction they gonna go in. They knew they should have put somebody else out there. They knew they shouldn't have just put Kamala up there. Don't you know? Look at here. Put your money where your mouth is. Look at here. Trump is up 54%. 54%. Trump, 54%. Trump is across the board up 54% in early voting. Do they know what they done got themselves into? Do they really understand that this is a movement? This isn't a MAGA, make America great movement. This is an American movement. And only Americans that believe in God want the real American traditional values to stand is behind Donald Trump right now. If you fall for the lies, you want to lie, you want to keep continuing to lie, you want to just throw our money away to other people and allow all these immigrants to come in and just flood our country, then you go on and pick Kamala. But I bet you won't put your money where your mouth is. I'm taking all bets. I'm betting anybody who want to bet physical cash. I'm taking all bets. Who want to put their money where their mouth is? See, we finna play big bank, take little motherfucking bank now, Mike. Who willing to put their money where their mouth is and willing to bet that Kamala Harris is going to win the presidency, going to win the White House? Who want to put their money where the mouth is? Because I'm telling you, put your money on Trump, you're going to win. You want to know how I know? Look at here. They got this website where you can bet on the election, right? Look at here. We can bet on the election. Who going to win the presidential election? They giving Trump 53%, and the odds for Trump, okay, if you bet on Trump, if you bet $100, if you say Trump gonna win, right? You bet $100, you'll win 185. But if you say Donald Trump gonna lose, hold on, let's go back. If you bet $100, if you say Kamala Harris gonna win, you bet $100, you'll win $285. Like, this is real shit. Oh my God. If you say Kamala Harris win, you bet $100, you'll win $295. If you say Kamala Harris is gonna lose, you bet $100, you'll win $185. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. You bet on Trump. If you say Trump gonna win, You put $100 down, you're gonna win 185. If you say he gonna lose, if you bet $100, you'll win 385. Who wanna bet that Donald Trump gonna lose? Man, these bookies finna rack in, man. You know how many Democrat followers think that, oh, somebody just betted $212 on Camel. Oh my God, they finna lose. Just throwing their money away. Hell no, hell to the hell no. To the no, no, no. You finna throw your money away. Hell yeah. You finna throw it away. Yeah, you finna throw that money straight away. Hey, hell no. Look at this shit. Hey, for real talk, like, okay, let me slow down. I want to keep my audience. I want my audience to grow. I really want a big, large audience to show y'all we can bet on more than just who gonna win the presidential election. But if you bet on Kamala Harris, if you bet $100 that she's gonna win, you will win $285. If you bet $100 that she's gonna lose, you'll win $185. Boy, ain't that about a bitch? They already know Kamala finna lose. They already know Kamala finna lose. Okay, we got okay, you can bet on the electoral college margin of victory. You can bet. You can bet on. Man, they got a real bet right here. Now this is the type of bet you might want to bet on. You can bet that Billie Eilish has a #1 album before 2026. If you bet $100, yes, you can win $385. If you bet $100 no, you'll win $136. Like, that's fucked up. Because they know she ain't gonna have no goddamn #1 album before 2026. Like, what kind of shit is that? Then you can bet on anything on this website. Okay. Closest state in presidential election. Pennsylvania or Wisconsin. You can bet. If you bet, oh my God. If you say yes to Wisconsin, you bet $100, you can win $714. If you say no, you'll win 114. Okay. For Pennsylvania, if you say yes, you bet $100 and say yes, bet $100 and you'll win $400. If you say no, you bet $100, you'll win 131. Like, this world is funny as fuck, ain't it? Joshua. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? Okay. You can bet on anything on this one. Popular vote margin of victory. If you bet Harris, if you say yes that Harris will win the popular vote, if you bet $100, you'll win $769. If you say no, if you bet $100, you'll win $113. That's how you know Harris is finna lose. Y'all better start running and tucking y'all tails, Democrats. It's over with. We finna have a Republican president in 2 more days. Oh my God. Man, if you bet on Harris, you'll win if you say yes. All right. Let's see. What's this? Okay, they got will Joe Rogan Experience fall from its #1 spot this year? If you bet $100, you'll win $869. If you say yes. If you vote no and bet $100, you'll win $124. You can still win $24, but they're gonna hold your money to the end of this year. Okay. PS6 announcement before 2027. If you say yes, you'll win $127 if you bet $100. If you say no, you'll win $446 if you bet $100. Okay. Who will win the popular vote? Okay. If you say Harris, if you say yes to Harris, you bet $100, you'll win. You'll get. If you bet $100, if you say yes that Harris will win the popular vote, you bet $100, you'll win $128. Now, if you say no, if you vote no, bet $100, you'll win $422. I don't think she gonna win the popular vote. I think y'all think she gonna win the popular vote. Yes, she gonna win the popular vote. You think she gonna win the popular vote? No, she ain't gonna win the popular vote. And that's a good bet. So if you bet $100, you'll win $422. That's a good bet. I might bet on that one. Who will win Pennsylvania in the presidential election? It's a 50-50 split. If you say yes to Donald Trump and bet $100, you'll win $192. If you say no and bet $100, you'll win $400. Boy, that's a dangerous number. Boy, you say no. If he don't win, will he win Pennsylvania? If you say no and he don't win, you'll win $400. Oh my God. Somebody just bet it on Donald Trump. Oh my God. That's what's up. Okay. That's not bad. All right. If you say yes on Kamala Harris, you bet 100, you win 200. If you say no, you bet 100, you win 492. Do you think she gonna win Pennsylvania? That's a good bet. Who will win Virginia in the presidential primary? Okay, they got Harris by 86%. They got Harris by 86% in Virginia. If you say yes, you bet $100, you win $114. If you say no, you bet $100, you'll win $714. Now that's a good bet. Who will win New York in the presidential election? If you say yes to Kamala Harris, bet $100 and you'll win $104. Oh wow! If you bet $100 and say no, she ain't gonna win New York. If you bet $100, you can win $1,600 if she don't win New York. Wow, that's a good bet. But they got her at 94% gonna win New York. That'll be a bad deal. That'll be a bad deal, won't it? Who will be the Billboard's #1 star of the century? Taylor Swift or Beyonce? Popular vote margin of victory in Pennsylvania. Okay. Harris by 1 point or 1 to 1.5 points point margin. Okay. Let me get one. How can I help you, bro? Need a haircut? You know what you want? You got a picture of what kind of haircut you want?
No, pero pues.
No, you have to get a.
How much, bro?
Huh?
¿Cuánto?
For what kind of haircut you want to get? 45.
45?
45.
Okay. Please. Here?
Yes, sir. You going to the restaurant?
Yes.
Oh, it's a good day. Like down with the hat, huh? It's way long up there, eh? Just right. This news gonna be something. That one little hour time change throughout the whole weekend, man. I've been feeling like it's later all day long.
And kick off game day with delicious and healthy eats. Ellie Unscripted shares some football foods that will satisfy your cravings without all that guilt.
Taco. Del yeah. Del more. Introducing Del Taco's Mucho Meals. More food and more flavor, starting at just $4.49. Get more for less. Only at Del Taco.
This isn't a swing state, but your district is one of the tightest battlegrounds in America right now. Michelle Steele needs your vote to defend our border. Mail in your ballot or plan your vote for Michelle Steele today.
The RAV4 was my first pick. I love the gas mileage especially. When I see these places in commercials and magazines, it's like I gotta go there. It's taking me out of my comfort zone. Just enjoying life out there in nature. I'm not gonna yell and I drive a RAV4.
Today's the day for a low $3.99 a month lease on a new RAV4 Hybrid. Just $3.99 a month. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
Dear Montgomery lovers, I'm a neurologist. If you're undergoing memory loss and sleep loss, I recommended you to play Vicamajum. It's a game designed exclusively for people with memory loss and sleep loss.
Pretty color.
Best Reviews has an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations and gives reliable recommendations on just about everything. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it. What are you doing in there?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black, attorney is heating up. Details on both candidates' final efforts to drum up support.
And larger than life, Fernando Valenzuela being honored with that mural in Boyle Heights. We'll have more from today's unveiling celebrating his impact.
Attorney is heating up. Details on both candidates' final efforts to drum up support.
And larger than life, Fernando Valenzuela being honored with that mural in Boyle Heights. We'll have more from today's unveiling celebrating his impact on Los Angeles. Hello everybody, welcome to the News at 5. I'm Nick Finch.
I'm Free Winter. A red flag warning will soon go into effect across Los Angeles and Ventura counties with strong Santa Ana winds and no humidity, setting the stage for dangerous fire conditions.
Let's get right to Connie to have a look at the forecast.
Thanks very much, Chris. Good afternoon, and of course now we're setting the clock back an hour, so we've got a good evening settling in here in Southern California. Northerly winds have been making their way through Southern California through much of the day today, but through the midnight hour tonight, well, these winds are going to start to turn to the northeast, and we know it well. The Santa Ana winds coming to Southern California for the time being. We're beginning to see the winds picking up a little bit more through the San Fernando Valley. Van Nuys sustained winds of about 20 miles per hour, 21 up in Lancaster. And once again, as we take a look through the midnight hour, you can see those stronger northeasterly winds greeting the day tomorrow morning for much of Southern California, the Santa Clarita Valley, Orange County, the Inland Empire, and the Porter Ranch community. That's one of those areas that's going to not only see the strong Santa Ana winds, but also red flag warnings throughout much of Southern California. Well, for more on that, we were going to send you over to our KTLA's Rachel Menikoff. She's live in the Porter Ranch area. And Rachel, tonight just round one. We'll see those winds picking up again Wednesday and Thursday. The residents have to get ready.
Hi, that's exactly right, and it's already feeling much colder right now because the wind gusts are starting to pick up. We can already feel it, and we're expecting wind gusts around 60 miles per hour here in the Porter Ranch area, and then in Santa Monica, LAX area, it's probably going to be closer to 20 to 30 miles per hour, and this, of course, increases our chances for wildfires, and it's the reason that Southern California Edison is preemptively warning its customers of possible power outages. Because it increases the risk of wildfire, we will consider public safety power shutoffs as a tool of last resort to protect the public from that increased risk of wildfire. At this time, there are no customers that have been affected by a shutoff due to PSPS. We do have areas under consideration for public safety power shutoffs when those high winds are forecast tomorrow. The power company is warning about 164,000 customers in LA, Orange, Ventura, and San Bernardino counties of possible outages between today and tomorrow. A couple of places in particular which may feel the effects more so than others: Thousand Oaks, Santa Clarita, Rancho Cucamonga, the Lake Arrowhead area too. Anytime there's dry vegetation plus low humidity and winds, that's always cause for concern when it comes to fire conditions, and something people here in Porter Ranch and some of the other valley communities know well.
Right, we're gonna find those. And we've had to like lock down and bring things inside so that they don't blow away the plants and things, so that they don't blow away off the patio.
Anything you'll be doing this time around?
I haven't seen anything yet, but if we, if something comes up, then we will prepare for what's going on and go out and act accordingly to what's happening.
And Kai, you mentioned those warnings, which officially go into effect at 7 o'clock tonight and run through 6 p.m. tomorrow night. The National Weather Service says it's never a good idea to be cooking outside or burning anything, because once a fire starts, it will spread rapidly under these kinds of conditions. We're live in Porter Ranch. I'm Rachel Medikoff, KTLA 5 News. Back to you in studio.
All right, Rachel, we'll see you in the next hour. Some breaking news out of the South Bay, where a 25-foot boat was capsized off the coast of Redondo Beach. Happened about 1:30 this afternoon, about 2 miles offshore. LA County firefighters say that 5 people were rescued from the water, but divers had to search for a 6th person who was believed to be trapped inside the boat. Now, that person was found about an hour later, but unconscious. Condition still unknown at this point. We're going to bring you the very latest information, though, as it continues to come into the news.
And now to the situation on the 110 freeway. It is back open tonight after a deadly fuel tanker crash caused an hours-long shutdown overnight.
The northbound lanes of the 110 were shut down for more than 10 hours here near Manchester Avenue after a tanker truck flipped onto its side, crushing another car, sending jet fuel spilling onto the road here. We can tell you CHP is now conducting a death investigation after 1 person was killed and 2 others were sent to the hospital. Just before 11 o'clock last night, an aviation fuel tanker carrying around 9,000 gallons of jet fuel overturned during the crash, involving at least 5 vehicles on the northbound 110 lanes at Manchester. Around 500 to 1,000 gallons of that fuel spilled onto the road here. CHP rerouted all northbound traffic to the nearest on-ramp exit. Tragically, 1 person was trapped under the overturned truck and died on the scene. A 30-year-old woman and a 45-year-old man sustained minor injuries, and both were transported to the hospital. The driver of that tanker who survived was taken to the hospital by a private vehicle. Drivers caught in the aftermath were stuck on the 110 for hours last night. And we know that firefighters have to use vacuum trucks, foam, and sand to get all of that fuel cleaned up. Right now, again, CHP is conducting a death investigation. The identities of those people involved in this crash has not yet been released. That's the latest for now. Reporting from South LA, I'm Omar Lewis. We'll see you back to
Authorities in Gardena are on the hunt tonight for the person suspected of shooting and killing a man inside a restaurant. This happened around 8 o'clock last night at Saudi Max Restaurant and Bar on South Vermont Avenue. Investigators say the suspect walked up to the victim unprovoked and shot them in the chest. The victim, described only as a 35-year-old Hispanic man, died there at the scene. The suspect, also described as a Hispanic man in his 30s, then ran outside and drove away. No word on the type of vehicle or the direction.
All right, let's talk politics for a little bit. As the roller coaster 2024
they got into it inside that bar. He got right in the car and pulled it off.
Continue crisscrossing those vital swing states today, delivering their closing pitches to the voters.
I see voters standing together to defend freedom. And while we know there are those who seek to deepen divisions, sow hate, spread fear, and cause chaos, this moment in our nation has to be about so much more than partisan politics.
Harris spending this day in Michigan. She attended services at a black church in Detroit, also visited a barber shop in Pontiac. She then held a rally at Michigan State University in East Lansing. Meanwhile, former President Trump, he's stopping in 3 battleground states today, starting in Pennsylvania.
They got this little website which is called Election.
I will stop the
I just want Trump. If you got $100 on Trump, you're gonna 60. If you say that she wins, you're a
Continuing though to criticize the Democratic Republicans. Well, Mr. Trump then spoke at a rally in North Carolina and made his final stop in Macon, Georgia. He scheduled the campaign in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Everything's gonna make sense now.
Still
Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Nothing they can do about it. They been trying. They hard.
Dodgers in Los Angeles,
blocking, stopping,
And kicking off the holiday season by lacing up your ice skates. How you can experience a winter
When my parents immigrated, they saved up to buy a home and a few rental properties. They were so proud to have made it in California. But Prop 33 would wipe out protections for small homeowners like me. 33 puts unelected bureaucrats in charge of our property decisions and repeals the right to build an ADU to help with a mortgage. Please don't turn the dream of homeownership into a nightmare. No on 33.
This isn't a swing state, but your district is one of the tightest battlegrounds in America right now. Michelle Steele needs your vote to defend our border. Mail in your ballot or plan your vote for Michelle Steele today.
Firing 1,000 protesters right at their research laboratories, blowing them up from the inside.
Sir, answer there.
You take Latin.
A careless driver ran through a red light and crashed into me. I went online and I found the Dominguez firm.
I'm attorney Juan Dominguez. If you suffer an accident, you deserve the best.
The Dominguez firm helped me with it all and got me $900,000.
For over 30 years, served Southern California as one of the top injury law firms.
I don't know what I would have done without them.
Call us for a free consultation. It's easy. 800-ALL-7.
The Dominguez Firm. Injury Lawyers. 800-ALL-7s.
Now get a $329 a month lease or a low $4.99 APR on the all-new, all-hybrid Camry.
Let's go.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
So that's scary.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud.
Oh, spending less money, so. Oh, gee, yes, I am.
Someone gonna drop the crack. He's a fake. Oh!
I am the cross the cracker. He is the fake, and so is that controller room. It's gonna break. Let's take a fight out of crime together. Who says you're not the fake? You are smart, kids. You're smart. I'm smart.
This is so impressive. A 6-story mural that's honoring the great Fernando Valenzuela. It was unveiled today in Boyle Heights. The late Dodgers legend now looking proudly over the neighborhood that he called home.
Yeah, a lot of people showed up too, community leaders, art enthusiasts. They were joined by hundreds of Dodger fans to witness this unveiling. And photojournalist Phil Ige was there capturing the moment.
What an incredible day here in the city of Los Angeles. We are in the heart of LA in Boyle Heights. We're at the unveiling of my Surrender Million Forever mural. Well, I can't imagine a mural like this living anywhere else but right here in Boyle Heights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I count 4 hours just to see this. I love it. Let's go, Fernando. Let's go, Dodger. Let's go, LA.
Today we celebrate Fernando Valenzuela, but today we also say thank you to Robert and Vargas for being one of the finest artists in the world today.
Kicked off the season winning Armani and ending the season with Fernando Valenzuela. So this was a concept that I had as a metaphor bridging two communities that have a lot in common where the 50 whispers of now this unity bridge.
I feel a sense of pride because not only is it united, but it's a representation of our culture. Fernando Valenzuela has meant a lot to our family for many, many years. If you get to the very top of this building, you can actually see Otani's mural across the way. So it's uniting almost two greats. So it's amazing. It's beautiful.
There's another panel actually that I'm going to be painting. I will be painting that later this evening and tomorrow. And then later on down the line, hopefully, I've been talking to the Dodgers about potentially getting some things there at Dodger Stadium. My message to LA is just that I love you. We are all together, we're all united, and that's a beautiful thing. We will never forget you. The legends never die.
He still did it. It's Sports birthday.
Two-time World Series champion.
And I believe it. Right for the day before the dead. Like, for real.
You can catch him behind the counter at Raising Cane's, and that's where he'll be working a shift at the restaurant starting tomorrow morning at the East Valley Boulevard location in Alhambra. Kike will only be there for an hour from 10 to 11, but fans can expect to see him back in the orders, working the front counter, and even at the drive-thru.
If they wanted to.
That's also worked a shift at the location earlier this year.
Man for man, New York can have what it takes.
If you want to get into the
$5
million
million
get your ice skates ready.
$30
The ice at the Santa Monica
He's
skating
paid
rink is
$20
going to be
million
built
a season.
The rink's going to be
Oh,
transformed
them ready
into
to
a
rock it
winter
out.
wonderland for the season. And Friday's opening is going to include live DJ sets, the free skating sessions on a first-come, first-served basis during select hours. The grand opening is going to be from 5 in the evening till 11 o'clock at night. And skate rental and admission is $22. Now, the rinks can remain open through January 20th to get out there and have some fun.
And there is so much fun. And Kai, the time is flying. Just like that, we go from summer to ice skating.
Yeah, and soon we'll be talking about Thanksgiving in no time at all, and then we'll be getting into the Christmas season. It's going to happen really rapidly. Well, hello everybody from downtown Los Angeles. Look at the color the horizon.
They got all the Christmas stuff in the front. I'm like, man, it ain't even
Sunday in
Thanksgiving
Southern
yet.
California, a Chamber of Commerce Day, and I say that because we ended up with temperatures throughout much of Southern California right there where they really should be. So 76 should be our daytime high. 76 was indeed the recorded daytime high in the downtown area on your Sunday afternoon. Winds, that will be the big story for the forecast going through the night tonight into your Monday morning, and by the middle of the week we'll start to see the second Santa Ana wind event coming through Southern California. Currently we're looking at more of a northwesterly flow, but very quickly through the midnight hour the northeasterly flow will be moving through Southern California. You can see the switch as I put the wind futurecast into motion once again by 2, 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. The typical hot spots, the I-5 corridor, the San Fernando Valley, the Cajon Pass through the Inland Empire in Orange County will start to pick up gusts of up to 20, 30, 35 miles per hour. Winds start to relax very rapidly, though, by tomorrow afternoon. By the evening hours, we're going to take a break. Tuesday should be a magnificent day here in Southern California once again, with mostly sunny skies, mild temperatures. But by Wednesday morning, here comes that second Santa Ana wind event, and that'll carry us through Wednesday night, take us into Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, and finally, by Thursday night into Friday morning, we'll see those winds begin to relax once again. But for the immediate forecast, we've got a wind advisory for the inland areas of Los Angeles, Ventura County until about noon tomorrow. Orange County, you're included in that wind advisory as well. And for the mountains of Santa Barbara, Ventura, Los Angeles County,